Hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk about things life, love, spirituality, love, attraction, all of that juicy goodness. We are here for a quick card pull. I just felt guided. It's like a little mini morning message. We're going to use my Micah magic deck and see what you all need to hear today. First one, a limiting belief is blocking you. So what are you trying to create in your life right now? And what thoughts are popping in saying it's not possible or this is too hard? And these are very sneaky. A lot of my clients will sit on calls and I'll hear them say like, oh, now I have to pay this bill and I have to do this. And there's no way I'm going to be able to afford this. And a lot of times it is around money, or how can I find another job? Or even me, for where I live, I want to find a new place to live. And I have this belief that it's not possible. So we first have to figure out, okay, what is the thought I'm telling myself? I'm telling myself this isn't possible, or I can't afford this. So ask yourself right now in your life, whatever you're trying to create or create your way out of, what thoughts are popping in and saying it's not possible. And now I want you to replace it with, okay, let me create this. What do I really want to happen? What does the end result actually look like? You know, it's what kind of job is it? Does it make you happy? How much does it pay? And then another piece of it is getting to the root of, why do you even have this belief? You know, where did you witness, or where did someone model to you that something's not possible for you? You know, you might hear this voice chirping in your ear saying you're not good enough. Neville Goddard, you will never be good enough. And that's not even your voice. It could be a sibling's voice. It could be a parent's voice. It could be a grandparent, aunt, uncle. You know, so many of my clients have had different, I call them challengers, people who challenge you in your childhood, and they're good people. They might not act well and they might not show love, but they're good souls who signed up to be your challenger. And they're here to just poke every button on you, make you feel this big so that you can rise above the challenge and be better. So that limiting belief, that might not even be your thought pattern. It might be somebody else's. And you've been listening to it and letting it block you. And sometimes we just need a friend or a video or somebody to say, hey, there's so many possibilities out there. My mentor always tells me, Michelle, there's so many possibilities. There's as many possibilities as there are stars in the sky. And I love that. Okay, next three. 555, good change is coming. Be ready to receive. We love that. Birds before land. So if you're not familiar with birds before land, when you're out at sea on a boat and you're not sure when the island is approaching or when you're approaching the island, you'll start to see birds. And you'll say, all right, those birds were just near the land. That means we're getting close to land. So on our manifestation journey, the limiting belief can be your birds before land. When you start to really doubt the fact that this thing is ever going to show up, that's usually right when it arrives. So allow the ego to heighten during that time and let it tell you all kinds of stories and let it be your nemesis, but rise above that, right? We're not going to listen to that limiting belief anymore. This is your life and you're allowed to have the money, the career, the family. You can have the whole spectrum. You are so worthy of having it all. So don't limit yourself. We are the only ones that are responsible for our exact reality right now. Our reality is the way it is right now because of all the past decisions we've made and the thoughts and feelings that we had about our current moment at that time. So now if we want to create different results, we just have to go within. And we just have to start telling ourselves, you know what, I'm not going to listen to that voice anymore that's always saying I'm stuck. I am literally going to relax into this and I'm going to say, universe, surprise me. Bring me something that I've never experienced before. And I am open and I am ready. And then we have that 555. So if you see that, that could be a little wink from God saying, hey, babe, I got you. I'm taking care of you. Everything's on its way. A new partner. Wow, I just said everything is on its way. A new partner or proposal is on its way, or next level in love. So it could be somebody in a dating phase and maybe they move it to the next level. It could be somebody literally brand new coming in and asking you to go on a date. Whoa. And I just heard they're going to be flashy. They're going to want to wow you. Okay, you are the sunshine in their life. Come out of your cave. And now I see this as the person that's coming towards you, this new partner or the next level in love. They see you as their sunshine, so they're coming forth, right? They want more sun in their life. They're like, I need this energy. It feels so good to talk to you, to be around you, to do nothing with you. Sometimes those are the greatest relationships when you can be silent together and you're also super motivated and you want to help each other grow, but you know that there's a time to rest too. Like one of my non-negotiables is my husband has to be okay with resting and like taking naps together, because I know that the way the universe works, and this is my belief system, and I've seen it and people have taught it to me. So it's just not something I came up with and I'm saying, I know how this works. It's just what we've been taught. And it's in all the books that when our vibration is rested and we are calm and we're not freaking out and we're literally like sleeping or taking a nice long walk, that's when we actually get more results. We actually get more money because we're now well rested to go do the thing that's going to create the money, or we're well rested and we're able to listen to what God's telling us to do. So if you never slow down and if you never stop to pray and ask and listen, then normally, you might struggle to get those results. So somebody's coming out of their cave. You're the sunshine in their life. They want that juice every single day. They want to feel you. They want to create with you. I just heard somebody wants to manifest with you. They are pulling on your energy. So somebody's wanting to spend time with you and you might be feeling them. You might be feeling their thoughts. I'm doing a parasite cleanse and I'm feeling the parasites pulling on my energy. I'm like so low energy. I'm in my fast now. I'm 3 days into my fast with very limited food. So I'm feeling the drainage. And oh my gosh, you guys, if you've ever done a parasite cleanse, oh my God, creepy crawly, so gross. You can actually feel the parasites leaving certain areas of your body to go to, I'm assuming, your intestines so that they can exit. But I've heard that some of them, like if you make your body so inhospitable, is that the right word for it? Where it's very alkaline, like limited sugar, limited salt, it's just they have nothing to feed off of, then they try to escape out any orifice, your nose, your mouth, your ears, your feet. So I've been totally skeeved out, like worried that something's going to come out and I'm going to see it in one of those areas, not in my stool. But oh my gosh, it is disgusting. It is so gross. But I'm also like balls to the wall doing it because I'm like, I need to get these buggers out of me. I'm zapping these things. I got one of my clients to do it with me. He lives out in California. Shout out to you if you're watching. So he's a doctor, so he's all into this kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm on day 3. I think he's on day 2. Yeah, see, there you go, Soul Tribe. So just like I was saying, like my clients are my OGs. I love them so much, and they become my friends. Just, if we work together for 2 or 3 years, I know everything about them. I know their whole personal life, and then they get to know me, and they become our soul tribe. So Spirit is saying, and that came right after they're pulling on your energy. And I just had a vision of a group of people that are coming into your life that you can't quite see yet. So even with me, with all of my clients, like they take a leap of faith to work with me, whether it's the mentorship, the group coaching, or a one-on-one reading or a manifestation coaching session. And then, they get a taste of what it's like to be with me one-on-one and to get the messages and to learn more about themselves. That's the whole point, is for them to go deeper into who they are. And then I get to witness them and I get to sit across the computer from them and watch them grow. And it's so beautiful to watch somebody in their raw state and they just fall more in love with themselves and they get to manifest things and they get to heal. And those people become your tribe because you're just opening up your heart week after week to one person or a group of people. And now all of a sudden you build these connections that don't ever get severed. We could not talk for 6 months and then we can reconnect and I still like care about you just as much, right? And that's that kind of soul tribe energy. So there's a tribe that's out there for you that you can't quite see yet, and they're pulling on your energy. They're saying, come this way, come hang out with us. Let go of control. That's that energy of them pulling on you. They want you to let go and come with them. Interesting. That one was a big flip. Oh, it was only one. I thought it was multiple. Revisit your path and see how it all worked out. Everything always works out for us, doesn't it? And I made that card because it's so true. Like if you look back and you think about every single time that you were stressed about money or about a relationship or about your children or about an outcome at work or health news, something, waiting for results on a test or something. Like if you go back, the moments that we were in complete panic and anxiety weren't necessary. It's part of the ego getting heightened right before a drop in comes. But at the same time, how can we become the master of our reality and really start to lean into, okay, I notice myself having anxiety and it's building and I'm worried that I can't do this by myself. And then we just say, okay, you can be here. That voice, that thought, that everything can be here. I can feel all emotions and I'll be okay. And when you really like allow everything to be here, that's when you accelerate your path. And that's why I call my group coaching program Soul Accelerator, because we're here to allow you to fall deeper into who you are as fast as possible. We're accelerating your growth, your evolution, right? It is the whole purpose of the soul journey. It will come at the end of the month. And 333, connect back to spirit. So I wonder what's going to come at the end of the month. Is it soul tribe? Is it the new partner? But connecting back to spirit means get out in nature, pray, journal, meditate. When you see that number, that means you're being called to connect. Okay, we got get out in nature. Thanks, spirit. Confirmation. Your higher love is coming. All right, now we know what it's about. So at the end of the month, a new relationship might be brewing, or a up-leveled version of your current relationship. Your soul is calling you to level up. Destiny has a plan for you. Let go of the need to know. Past loved one is here. Hello, loved ones. We love you. Thank you for being here with us. And you're being called to level up. So revisiting that path and seeing how it all works out is you leveling up. You're no longer getting rocked by the moments of lack and fear and doubt. You're saying, all right, I'm without right now. I'm a little scared. Your bank account goes to zero and you're like, shit, what am I going to do? A lot of people that watch my channel are usually they find like a sign video and they're in despair, needing to manifest something fast. I was talking to my chiropractor today and I was gathering notes to make a video about how he manifested his partner for his chiropractic practice and how fast. Like I even asked him, I was like, when did he got like a message on Facebook from somebody, and I'll share that video soon. And I think he said it was like less than 2 weeks. So from the time that I met him, we connected. I started sharing. He was in despair, like I really need help. I'm so overwhelmed. And then I just gave him a few affirmations and he did it on his own. He prays in his own way. But he called it in so fast. And I was like, holy cow. And then fast forward, it was like this new doctor is perfect. He like matches the whole what do you want to call it? How they run the office. They do it in a different way. It's a very open setting. So anyway, it just is a perfect fit. So when we're being called to level up, we have to have faith that like that thing that we think is not possible is possible. And when you have fear and doubt, we have to push that aside and say, no, like I can manifest a partner for this practice. I can make it happen. And it's not us grabbing the wheel and driving the car. It's us making it happen by surrendering, by trusting, okay, if I think these thoughts and I really offer it up to God and say, take it, I can't handle this. My human is trying to, but I can't take it from me. You know what's best for me. You will make it come in the easiest way. I won't have to search. And that's how I believe life can be lived, is where you don't really have to go out chasing anything. It just comes to you. Who is on your mind? A windfall of money? Heck yes. Thank your guides for all you have. I love this card because in reality, that thing that you're asking for, when it does drop in, we have to pause and say, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you so much. Thank you for providing for me. And that's going back to revisiting the path and seeing how it all worked out. It all worked out, right? And now we thank our guides. So why not get in a frequency of thanking our guides before it arrives? And that might make it arrive faster. Okay, let's do 2 or 3 cards for Angel Wisdom Tarot, and then we'll call it a day. The need to move on, seeking more from life than what you are experiencing, a spiritual quest, choosing to make big life changes, a change in priorities, leaving home. Okay. That is the 8 of Cups. So somebody's walking away. Wow. And then holy cow, guess what you're walking away to? A brand new relationship. We have the Ace of Cups, and dolphins represent a blessing is on the way. And then we have your dreams, my Aladdin card. Dreams do come true. So we have the 8 of Cups, which then moves into the 9 of Cups. So you're leaving. You're like, I'm out. I'm done with this life. I need a new life. I need a new job. I need a new city, whatever it is. And now you're co-creating a beautiful relationship. It says a beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship or deep friendship, awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual insights, a love letter, a new home. I love mermaid energy. Okay, and then we have 9 of Cups, wishes come true, your dreams become reality, a magical time of life, good fortune, faith in the universe that all will be well. So magical, so beautiful. All right, lovies. I feel blank. I feel like I got nothing else to say. Got nothing for you. Get on out of here. I'm sending you all so much love. I hope you have a wonderful day. And remember, be ready to receive. Whatever you're calling in is only being blocked by your limiting beliefs of what's possible for you. Don't listen to that thought pattern of somebody else from childhood. Start choosing it. And one thing I want to add before you do that is when you recognize what that thought is, like why do you limit yourself? And then you trace it back to the root. Feel into your body where that's being held. Like, where do you feel that anxiety? Where do you feel that worry? Is it in your chest? Is it in your belly? Is it a headache? Like, are you just overthinking, right? And then you just ask that part of the body and the emotion, like, what do you want to say right now? Like, what is the deeper meaning why we're feeling this way? And you can connect to your inner child and say, what do you need right now? Why are you scared? How can I help you? And you connect with that part of the body, and then you soothe it, and then you tell it the opposite. So say if you're in your head too much and you have such a headache and you're just like, I'm exhausted, there's no way out of the situation. That's what my body's telling me. There's no way out. There's no hope. And maybe that person had a parent that passed away from suicide, right? That would connect that dot to why that person would now have a belief that there's no hope in life. So they're just overthinking, and their head is heavy and they're exhausted, and maybe they have neck pain, shoulder pain, back pain. And now it's all of a sudden surfacing as a limiting belief that they're constantly telling themselves there's no hope in life. So how can we release that? We soothe ourselves and say, there's so much possibility. And you don't have to think. You can relax and you can just go out in nature, frolic in nature, play, put your hand on a tree, lay in the grass, do whatever you need to do to get out of the mind and watch. When you do that, something will drop in. And that's how we move from a limiting belief to possibility. We do that little mini process. We identify where it's living in the body, what the root is, and then we nurture the inner child and we plant a new belief and we say, I'm not listening to that pattern anymore. I don't want to repeat this pattern. And even if you don't know where it came from, that's okay too. But we're just not going to listen to those thoughts anymore. We're choosing differently. So remember, your dreams can come true. You just have to be the one that allows it in and the one that puts yourself in the frequency to receive it. All right, lovies, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for supporting me, my daughter, and our channel. All right, peace out.